Hi everyone, my name is Seven and I was just watching my last video. It was epic. I carried an oil jar and walked across the entire map in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You can definitely count on me to bring forth epic content because we are on a road to 1000 subscribers. But today we are going to take a look and see exactly what happens when you complete all of the side missions first in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Let me just tell you, I had to go through a lot of gruesome things so that you wouldn't have to. From bad booty witches to becoming a failure in the eyes of Uncle Ben. I do it all. What exactly happens when you complete all of the side missions first? Who is the bad booty witch? Will we ever make Uncle Ben proud? Let's take a look and find out. Honestly, completing all of the side missions in Valhalla first is a bad idea. According to 7 Crow Gaming statistics, only 3.69% of total players complete all of the side missions in Valhalla. And don't even ask me, I don't even know how I was able to do this. There are as many side missions in Assassin's Creed as there are Keanu Reeves fans. Love that guy. Immediately after completing all of the side missions, I realized that I had gained so much XP that I was already at the battle power of 400. This is the highest battle power achievable in the game, and I had barely touched the main story yet. It do be sucking that I'm not a Saiyan and cannot go over 9,000. Because of my high battle power, I had become overpowered AF. I was now a bone-breaking machine, an unstoppable force. At first it was fun. All the women gave me attention and couldn't keep their eyes off me. The dogs loved me. It really boosted my self-esteem. But, due to my power level being so high, I ruined the game for myself. Yeah, after having completed all of the side missions, no one posed a threat anymore, and all of the fights were a joke. Bro, it's frustrating. And before anyone says, Seven, it's the difficulty, change the difficulty, it will become fun again. Look, I played the game at the hardest setting and beat the toughest opponent with fists only. No weapons. A video coming on that soon. Regardless of the difficulty, completing all of the side missions first changes things forever, bro. I had all the power at the beginning of the game, but I was not responsible. I ruined Valhalla by completing all of the side missions first. Uncle Ben would have been disappointed by my actions. Luckily, I then remembered that this game was a RPG, which means that it must have some badass boss battles. I jumped on my superpowered horse, and then we went on a quest to find all the bosses. I then came across this famous cosplayer that the locals said knew how to fight. She didn't put that much effort into her costume. I was unable to tell which anime her costume was from. All she was interested in was her evidently out of control poison fetish. She kept spewing poison on me.
What trickery is this?
No, this is my victory.
Now I hold nothing back. If I must take your eyes, I will!
Why the hell does she want my eyes? Is this anime for she wants to go on a date with me? I am so confused. Clearly, we do not watch the same anime. Then she died. 10 out of 10 on the costume. If she was still around, I would have probably given her a good anime watch list. I then found Thor's hammer, which made me even more powerful. I tried throwing it away into the ocean, but couldn't. How are you going to make a game with Thor's hammer and not include a gameplay mechanic to be able to throw it away? A low IQ move. What you doing, Ubisoft? After traveling across the vast land of Assassin's Creed in search for strong bosses, I participated in quality trick-or-treating because apparently it was Halloween night. This game was released in November. How the f- Another low IQ move. I cannot handle this lack of intellect, but I'll allow it this one time because it was the most entertaining aspect of the game. I got a costume and everything.
Trick or treat. What business have you? Oh, the Mary Louis. Right. We're doing cakes instead of beer this year.
Eventually, I came across this questionable fella who practices horror movie rituals and freaked me out with his dancing. But then I remembered to never judge an app by its icon, because let's face it, who even reads books anymore? So I made a leap of faith and joined in with the questionable fella, and together we may have created the hottest mixtape of 2021. Subscribe now, because when I make it big, you will want to be there. The questionable fella somehow sensed that I was distressed because I could not find any challenge in this game anymore and told me about a bad booty witch who knew how to fight. Since it was Halloween night, I listened to the questionable fella and decided to rendezvous with the bad booty witch. Her lair was pretty far and it took me some time to get to it. Here is me traveling to her lair. Meanwhile, I have a funny Halloween joke. What is a ghost's favorite dessert? Ice cream. That was horrible. But come on guys, girls can dress up like a subcategory of female individuals that have many casual, physical, and intimate relationships with multiple partners. Why can't I make one bad Halloween joke? Anyway, yeah, I found a bad booty witch who also proved to be no challenge. Then to end the suffering, I decided to really focus and reach the final bosses of the game, who were also a disappointment. You would think the final bosses would prove to be a challenge. What a letdown. I beat them so senseless that I was able to sense what they were thinking.
No way does this imbecile have the experience to beat me. This game was designed to give me the ultimate advantage. Statistically proven, majority of the players stop playing side missions after the first 5 or 7. I will win.
But little did he know that I was a crazy mother who had completed all of the side missions already. Or something along the lines of,
The developers at Ubisoft created me so that players will have to make microtransactions and boost their gear and armor to beat me. Give me your money. It's the only way to win. Ha 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 ha.
It was pretty interesting to sense what they were thinking, but then I didn't sense anything from them after 1 or 2 hits. I guess they were probably just too shocked to have a reaction. Just like that, the game was finished and there were no challenging boss battles. Maybe with the next one I will save the side missions for after I am finished with the main storyline. Will we find a challenging experience on 7 Crow Gaming, or will we have to spend the rest of our days fishing? Will Uncle Ben ever be proud of us? Find out on the next episode of 7 Crow Gaming as we take our talents and see what Hitman 3 is all about.